You've probably heard people rave about coconut milk for skin and hair, and honestly, the reputation is well earned. I'm Dr. Sophia, and as someone who looks closely at how nutrition and natural ingredients support long-term health, coconut is one of those plants that genuinely deserves the hype, mostly because almost every part of it can be put to good use. The water, the milk, the oil, the sugar, even the meat itself, all bring something different to the table. Today, though, I want to focus specifically on coconut milk and why it's become such a staple in skin and hair care routines around the world. So what actually makes coconut milk so effective? A big part of the answer comes down to its fat content. Coconut milk is rich in medium-chain fatty acids, especially lauric acid, which forms a protective layer on the surface of your skin. That layer locks moisture in and keeps water from escaping, which is exactly why coconut milk feels so deeply hydrating compared to many other natural ingredients. If your skin tends to run dry, flaky, or tight, that moisture-sealing effect alone can make a noticeable difference within just a few uses. But there's more going on here than simple hydration. Lauric acid has also been studied for its antimicrobial properties, and the research is genuinely interesting. In laboratory testing, lauric acid showed a lower minimum inhibitory concentration against certain acne-causing bacteria compared to benzoyl peroxide, which is one of the most common conventional acne treatments on the market. Other lab studies using coconut oil-based creams have shown it can inhibit the growth of several bacterial strains directly on skin models. None of this means coconut milk should replace a dermatologist-recommended treatment for serious skin conditions, but it does help explain why this ingredient has such a long history of use for soothing irritation, calming redness, and supporting skin that's prone to breakouts or minor wounds. Coconut milk also brings antioxidants to the table, particularly vitamins C and E. These compounds work by neutralizing free radicals, the unstable molecules that build up from sun exposure, pollution, and everyday environmental stress. Over time, unchecked free radical damage is one of the biggest contributors to fine lines, sagging, and that dull, tired look skin can develop. By helping to calm that oxidative stress, coconut milk supports your skin's natural collagen production, which in turn helps maintain firmness and elasticity. So, while it's not going to erase deep wrinkles overnight, consistent use can genuinely contribute to skin that looks more supple and youthful over time. And it's not just your face that benefits. Coconut milk is also widely used for dry, itchy, or irritated skin elsewhere on the body, including areas affected by mild eczema flare-ups. The same moisture-locking anti-inflammatory properties that help your face can soothe rough patches on your elbows, knees, or hands. Many people also use coconut milk as a leave-in style hair treatment, since those same fatty acids penetrate the hair shaft, reduce protein loss, and leave strands looking shinier and feeling stronger. If you've ever wondered why so many natural hair masks list coconut milk as a key ingredient, this is exactly why. Now, let's get into something practical you can actually make at home tonight. This is a simple coconut milk body treatment that takes just a few minutes to put together. You'll need half a cup of oat bran, 1 to 2 cups of coconut milk, and if you'd like, 1 tablespoon of honey, which is completely optional but adds an extra layer of moisture and a touch of natural antibacterial benefit. Combine the oat bran, coconut milk, and honey together in a bowl and stir until everything is well blended into a smooth, slightly thick paste. Apply this mixture generously over your skin before you shower or bathe, letting it sit for a few minutes so the nutrients can really sink in. Oat bran itself is incredibly gentle and soothing, which makes this combination especially nice if your skin tends to be sensitive or reactive. Before you try this, though, I always recommend doing a quick patch test first. Apply a small amount of the mixture to your inner forearm and wait about 24 hours to make sure your skin doesn't react. If everything looks calm and normal, you're good to use it across your body without worry. This step takes almost no time, but it can save you from an uncomfortable reaction, especially if you have particularly sensitive skin or known allergies to any of the ingredients. One thing I do want to mention, because I think it's important to be transparent with you. A lot of the specific claims around coconut milk for skin come from traditional use and from research on coconut oil and lauric acid, rather than large clinical trials on coconut milk itself applied topically. That doesn't mean it doesn't work. The mechanisms are well documented, and the ingredient has centuries of traditional use behind it. But it's worth knowing that this is an area where the science is still catching up to the folklore. If you have a diagnosed skin condition like severe eczema, persistent acne, or anything that requires medical attention, please continue working with your dermatologist. And think of something like this coconut milk treatment as a gentle, complementary addition rather than a replacement for medical care. If you make this at home, I'd genuinely love to hear how it goes. Try the patch test, give the full treatment a shot, and let me know in the comments whether your skin felt noticeably softer afterward. And if you found this useful, share it with someone who's been looking for a simple, natural way to add a little more moisture and glow back into their skincare routine.